Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hoover. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso, salam alaikum, welcome to the channel, y'all. So today we are off to Halifax, and it is raining here at the moment, but I think we will still have the roof open. Let's make some light. Even though it's raining, never mind. Hey ho, we are on our way to Halifax to pick up a couple of machines that I bought from eBay. I'd say about, I don't know, about 4-5 weeks ago, a bit longer maybe. But with our trip to Australia and everything, the seller, who is also a collector and is getting rid of a few machines, so we decided that I would make the trip later, which is going to be today. So we are off to Halifax to meet this other collector. I'm not sure if he's going to want to be in the video, I don't know, but anyway, this is our journey up there to Halifax from Grantham. It's going to take about 2 and a bit hours to get there. It is now 2 o'clock, so with stop off and everything, it'll be a little while. So I don't know, I'm going to be on my own. I got nobody with me. I've got no hubby lugs. I've got no doggies. Unfortunately, hubby is having to do some work today, so he can't come with me on the journey. So it's just going to be me, myself and I. So I don't think I'm going to get to be able to do any scenery shots, obviously, because I'm going to be driving and following the sat-nav. So that wouldn't be a very good idea, would it? So let's start the journey, the first part. And if I do stop halfway or whatever, then I'll, do another little bit of speaking. But let's get on the road. So I am here at the welcome brake services on the M62. Exactly not sure where, but I'm about 13 miles for the turn off for Halifax. And I needed to stop because I need a pee. So on that note, let's take a break. So here we are. I have finally arrived and we are here outside Roger's house. No, we're not really. I don't think I'd be invited due to my debauched life, but I did actually pass nearby to where he lives, and I don't think I'd call it. Anyway, that's enough tea spilling for one day and for one video. So I have finally arrived at my destination to pick up these two Hoover concepts, and I'm a bit excited. I am a bit early, but I've seen him in the drive, but I am a little bit early, so I'm going to nip in and make sure that it's all okay. So, okay, next job is to pick up the machines, and I'll come back to you just before I head off. So there we go, my little whippersnappers. I have been and I have picked up the machines from Sean. Thank you very much. Really nice guy. So a big thank you to you. Wonderful. So I have got the two machines here in the back, as you can see. The two Hoover concepts. One, the American one there with the sort of like plasticky bag, and then the British one there, I think. Hang on a second, or was that the American one? And that's the British one. That must be the oh, I don't know. No, that's the American one, that's the British one, I think. I don't know, anyway, we'll find out. But anyway, that one is the one that works perfectly. It is intact completely. And also there you can see as well the handle and the body there of an Ensign, or a SIBO commercial vacuum cleaner. And also, very lovely, he gave me, you can see there, a little black tab vac, which is fantastic. So thank you very much, Sean. That was very kind of you, and an absolute pleasure to meet you. So I am now going to be leaving. I'm going to set up the sat-nav and make my way home. I'm going to stop halfway because I do fancy a little cheeky Macca's or Burger King, just to help with the to beat the anorexia. And I will see you guys in just a minute. So it is dark, obviously. It is 25 minutes past 6, and I am at the services here at the A1 near somewhere, I don't know, Doncaster, is it the turn off? I don't know. So I'm going to eat my Burger King. I'm not going to do a mukbang, and head off back home. So I will see you now when we get home. So it is 7:30 p.m. and I have just rocked up onto the drive. There is everything inside there. Light's quite nice for you to see. Oh yeah, that is a box of donuts you can see. Little treat for me and hubby likes. Okay, so I'm going to unpack the car. I'm going to go in and I'm going to finish off this video tomorrow in the daylight. In the garage, I think, or the living room. I don't know. But I'm going to finish it tomorrow anyway, so I will see you later. Bye. 5 months later. Well, that was back in the 10th of November, and I've had these videos, or to finish off the video, hanging on since then. So it's been an eternity. We're now in March, so there's a bit of a gap in between me doing that, making that trip, and picking up these two machines. And yeah, so there's been quite a while. So I think it is about time that we finish off this video on these two Hoover concepts. Okay, now here they are in the flesh. I need to do a little bit of explaining with them, and then we can carry on. So this one works. This one doesn't work. And here are the reasons why. This is the American version of the machine. That is absolutely, totally American. This one is the British version of the machine. Now, what happened was the collector who had these before me, what he did was he took out the British motor and wiring and innards out of this machine, put it inside this American machine, and then took the innards from this American machine and put it inside the British machine. Now, so I can't switch it on at all because I don't know how safe it is, and I don't have a step-down motor. A lot of people have been saying to me about a power step-down motor converter thing, and I see where you're coming from, yes, but I like to be able to grab a machine from the Hoover room or from here and just plug it in and go, or do a video or whatever. If I have to start lugging around this heavy, very, very heavy, some of them, step-down converters, it just doesn't interest me. It just doesn't interest me. I have a couple of American ones, this one, and I have the Canadian Fairfax over there. But I'd rather just swap the motors in them or just not use them and have them on display. So I'm not really interested in getting machines over from the States unless I can actually just plug them in and use them, which is really nice why I get machines from Australia, because then they're on the same power. So all I have to do is change the plug and I can plug it in and use it. So I know it's a bit lazy, but that's just what I prefer personally myself. So this is the one that we're going to be concentrating on. This one, it's missing its lens, but my absolutely wonderful friend Husky Steel over in America, hey Husky, how are you? I hope you are very well. He sent over a bunch of stuff for another collector, for Sam, and he popped in that box a lens for me. So I have a lens for this machine so that I can pop in the lens and use it. But for now, this one's going to get bagged up and put in the eaves, and it'll just be used for another day. So I will be using it at some point once it's all converted. It needs a lot of work doing to it, and I don't even know where to start. This one does work. I'll do a demo of it now. It has been converted slightly because of the swap over. So the switch on this on the back has been swapped out and taken out from this one. So this is a bit of a hybrid, but this is the complete American design, American made, but it has the British power in it. So this one I'm going to put to one side for now and deal with it at a later date, and maybe some point in the future in a meet or whatever, you know, I can get this converted. But I would like to one day get it converted. It'd be nice to be able to use both machines. But for now, this one is going to be adieu. And we move back to this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer for you guys to see, and we will do a quick overview of this wonderful machine. Now you guys are a bit closer, you can see it, and it is in this lovely red and sort of like creamy beige colour. It has a red bumper. This is the height adjustment button there for adjusting the height. There we go. It has a cord rewind on the side. Quite a nice bit of cord on it actually. And I'm going to plug it in for you guys so you can hear it. I'm going to put the height adjustment up and let's switch it on. So it has the two powers, it has the low power and the high power. Alright, so I'm going to unplug it for you. And let's check the rewind. Wow. That is better than most modern brand new machines. It's still got a wonderful kick on it. So as you saw, the headlight on it is working. On the back here we have the foot pedal to lean it back, and then you can put the left foot pedal again, and then you can have it pretty flat. Two pedals with one bar, so you can use either foot to release it. Three position handle release. This was Rockford, so this was serviced at 7th Street, Rockford, 61104. If I took it underneath, you can see it is in really, really good condition. Possibly could do with some new bristles. So I've got some brush strips, so I'll take a look at putting on some new bristles because they are pretty short, to be honest. Here we have the motor to make it run back and forth, the gear lever switch. So everything in it is really, really good condition. The guy who had it before really, restored it and looked after it, and it's in fantastic and full working order. Not much to do to this, just a tidy up. So the information sticker we have here, there we go. So this is Hoover cleaner, the Hoover Canton, Ohio model U3317. 120 volts, 7.2 amps, bag type A, serial number 1091001484431, made in the USA, for household use only. Love it! If I move it forward, actually let me just see if you can see. Let me just come around. Move you slightly down. There we go. So here we have the power switch that's been swapped over. The gear lever on it still is working, is in full working order. If I move it, you can see that change from back and forth. So that is in full working order. Originally, what you would do is switch it on or off here on the handle, but that doesn't work anymore because it's been swapped over. So if I put, that means that it's not going to use the motor, and then I put it on, and then the power motor for back and forth comes into effect. If I just put the switch to off, that keeps it steady. So let me turn it over. We will take a look at the bag. So inside here we have a bag fitted. This is a genuine bag, but I'm not going to be using this, of course, because I always go to the fleecy ones to help protect it even further and keep it in its good condition. Let's just give it a quick vacuum out. Thank you, Henry. that's all it needs because it is in excellent condition. Apart from this, so I'm gonna take off this. Where's my scissors? Hang on. Here we go. So I'm gonna take off this string like so. And now you can see this has got the air freshener. So you would put the air freshener in it somehow, and then the fragrance comes out through here. Lift, slide to change tablet. Lift, slide. Ah, there we go. Ah, right, I get you. So the tablet goes inside here. Then you put your air freshener tablet in there. There we go. And then you can have it on min or max. But that's going to make it come out, so it doesn't quite stay in position. There we go. Minimum, maximum for the air freshener. Stay there. No, it's going to come out anyway. Yeah, it's going to come out. Okay, I'll just leave it out for now while I clean it. Right, let's get a bag on it. So I have one here to hand. This is a filter flow bag that fits on them perfectly. So I'm just going to tighten it on securely. Et voila. So we now have it HEPA flowed. I'm going to get the spring from the other machine. Hang on a second. Okay, I got it off. Technical issues over. I got the spring off. So let me put the spring onto here and then hook it on there, and there we go. So that has the spring on it. Zip it up. Oh, actually, before I do that, I need to sort out the... Oh, no, I'll do that after the air freshener. Bin, wash. Let's bring it up. So I have got myself a lovely bucket of water and some cloths. Okay, and I'm going to put you guys on fast forward while I clean it, so that you can see me clean it, but won't get bored. Okay, so I've taken the cover off. It's just these two metal brackets here on either side. They pop back and then the floor plate comes off, so I've given it a bit of a clean in there. There's two belts here. There's one for the drive and then there's one for the belt. What I need to do is I saw that the belt, sorry, not the belt, the brush roll is a little bit stiff and a little bit dry, and I think could definitely do with a little bit of lubrication in it. It does look a little bit dry and there's some dust in there. I'm gonna have a look for some brush strips. Let me have a look for some brush strips first of all, because I have a box of brush strips, and I'll come back to you. No, unfortunately I don't, because these are special brush strips because they have the beta bar built into the brush strip. So next time I'm in the States, I will do my research beforehand and see if I can get some new brush strips with these beta bars for it. So unfortunately there's nothing I can do for that. Apart from just give it a bit of a vacuum out. quite a bit of debris stuck in there, so I'm going to try and pick it out. Okay, so now I'm going to put in some lithium grease. Let me just find my lithium grease. One. I'll put some in the top. Screw this back on. There we go. That is running a heck of a lot smoother than before. Fantastic. Alright, let's get this into place. Get the belt around it. Just make sure I wipe off any excess. Place, that would help. Okay, there we go. And hook. Bad boy back on. Plug it back in for you guys to see. Let's try it again. Okay, that does sound a bit better than what it was anyway. It's cleaned it up a bit. Right. Let's get this bad boy back up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it with some of my lovely Demon Shine. Alright, and let's give it a shine up. So the Demon Shine will just make it a bit more spruced up. Put a bit of shine back into that plastic. And what I will do is I'll give it a quick demonstration now on the floor. We'll put down some Mad About Mess. We'll take a quick look at it and then it can go inside to the museum. And go on display. And I will do a house video with it at some point. And we'll see how it does picking that up. I'm not going to I'm not going to polish the plastic with the plastic polish machine thing or anything. I think it's fine as it is. There we go. Looking good, feeling great. Thin ankles, sweetie, thin ankles. Right, okay, let's get it on the floor and let's give it a test. So there's one thing I almost forgot, which is the air freshener. So I've taken one of my air freshening discs and I've cut it into a square, and I've put the rest on the floor so it'll just go into the bag. So let me just pop in the air freshener on the top. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. So I've put the air freshener back in. I've cut out a disc. I've put the remains of the disc on the floor to be vacuumed up, and I've put the air freshener now back in here, and I've clipped the hook onto the top, and we are ready to go. So first of all, I'm going to do the thick rug. I'm going to do that without the propeller, and then I'm going to without the added the drive. God. I do know that one of the headlamps is out, so I'm not sure how to take that apart to change the headlight, so I will look into doing that. But anyway, so let's just carry on and vacuum up. So the one thing I notice is that when you put it on the drive for the self-propelled, you'll hear the motor pitch change as the gears change for me moving it back and forth, as you can see there. But it's still picking up really well, and it's left some nice track lines on this luxury carpet. Let's crack on with the rest of the detritus. Now just one pass back and forth, and you can see that oh, it's just blown away now. There was a bit of glitter in the way, but yeah, it's a really nice clear path. Really nice clear path. No major track lines in the middle of it, and everything's picked up. I can see a few grains of the neon sand, but not much. So okay, let's crack on with the rest. Oh, let me just make sure that you can see everything. Okay. Okay, let's get it back up on the bench and let's finish off the video. Okay, so the finishing off of this video might have taken 5 months, but it was worth it. So I'm just going to take the cord out and rewind it. Wow, blimey neck, that's better than my SIBO. So there we go, done and dusted. Everything on the inside, lovely and squeaky clean. The dirt and everything I can feel is at the bottom of the bag, so everything goes in and goes down to fill up, so that's really good. Nothing's getting wedged or jammed. It smells really nice and I love it. I really do love it. I am so chuffed to have one of these Hoover concepts. I will take a look about the lens because I'd like to put 2 LED bulbs in it, so I will have a look at that, but I'm going to have a look online first on how to do it. So the next time you'll see this now will be in a full house demo. It's going to go upstairs up to the museum with all the other machines, and you'll see it in a future video. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe for more videos. All my details of how to contact me are on here and also in the video description on Instagram, Twitter, email, and of course on this channel. So please hit that subscription button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye y'all.